The first thing I'm going to do is make a new composition by going to the little icon, Create New Composition, in the project window. I'm going to call this Shapes 1. I'm going to leave my width and height at 1920 by 1080, pixel aspect ratio at square, frame rate at 30, and 15 seconds should be fine. Then I'm going to go up to make a new shape layer. And in that shape layer, I'm going to draw a circle, an ellipse. So I'll make it a perfect circle by holding down Shift. And I'm going to control click on it and center the anchor point. So go to Transform, Center Anchor Point in Layer Content. And I can also do this align thing we did last time. I'm going to transform the shape. So if I look at this ellipse, right, I have a path in here, right, and I have a size and position. And with the size, I'm going to hit a keyframe. So anything in this menu can be keyframed, meaning it can be animated over time. And so let's do size first. Let's just hit the size. And with these dimensions locked, this thing scales up and down evenly. With it unlocked, I can control each of those separately. So let's just undo that. Let me go to 350 again. So I got one keyframe at 0. I'll do one at half a second. So to make this 500. And then one at a second for 0. So if I press N to just preview that, press spacebar. Now I get this little action, which is kind of cool, dynamic little shape transformation. It kind of swells and then shrinks off, right? And if I look at my keyframe type that I've got here, it's called a linear keyframe, meaning that it's a constant rate of change between each keyframe. If I want to apply the principle of slow in, slow out, one of the easiest ways to do that is to select them all and go to Control click on one of them, go to Keyframe Assistant, and apply something called Easy Ease, which means that within each keyframe, there is a ramp up and a ramp down. So now let's look at it. Little ramp up, ramp down on each one of them, which is kind of cool. Now a way to view this is in the graph editor. The graphical representation of the change with a curved line. So let's go back out, and I'm going to just show you what it looks like as a linear keyframe. See how the straight lines are there? This curved line represents the Easy Ease keyframes. Now if we zoom in a little bit, you can see, if I just select with my arrow tool, you have Bezier handles here. So what I can do now is really massage this easy in, easy out by stretching out these handles. And if you stretch them out, you can see that curve gets a little steeper in the middle and a little slower at the end. So let's look at that action. So just flattening the top in and out. So, an exaggerated motion using Bezier keyframes and then stretching it out in the graph editor.